y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the Midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at The WW Show. Appreciate y'all. The 510 Oakland, California is checking on in for duty. What it do? Say the Bronx, New Yorkers in this bitch. Say, well, poppin' Pastor Legacy, 30 minutes of 5. Say, salute Willie Dallas is up in here. What it do? Say, Uncle Willie, what's happening? Say, what's up, Unc? What it do? Say, the 209 Cali is in the building. Say, South Boston is in the building. Preach, Pastor, I'm about to. The 612 is up in here, player. What's happening? North Carolina is in the building. Say, oh, mama, don't take no mess. Trying to tell you, be careful about your loved ones. We knock off loved ones. Hold on. Nope. I am not gonna answer you. We knock off loved ones, and like we was told by Dr. Umar Johnson that you cannot love and hurt somebody that you love, like it's not real love. And I'm like, yes, you can. You can hurt. You can knock people off that you really, really do love. I don't know how you come up with that, but I guess because I don't have a PhD, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The 757 is up in the building. What it do? Say salute Detroit up in the house. Come on in. The 718 Jamaica Queens called alive. Say let's go, Pastor. What's happening? What it do? Hell, we did a story out of Queens yesterday in the apartment where damn it, somebody was kidnapping somebody in the apartment. That's what's up. The 505 done made it on up in here. He say busy as hell. He say sitting in the back row. That's what's up. As long as you're around here getting the message, that's all that count. The 334 the Gun Monkey Town is up in the building. Say, hey Willie Sugar, say I saw you looking over 40 and fine in your turtleneck, but you did but don't pull an old boy on me and sue me for sexual harassment. Okay. Got to listen, boy, we got our first, in my lifetime that I can't remember, our first EEOC case, our first win. We got our first win round here, and hell, shout out to Calvin Brock. Out of the ATS. Shouted, he is now a millionaire. Bite that meat. Boy, that's something else. Ooh, Jesus. I need to go ahead on and file me one because I'm trying to be like a millionaire too. You know, I'm trying to be a millionaire. And so many of like my shift leads and team leaders and supervisors done touched on me and done told me that I was fine and stuff like that. That's sexual harassment, man. Huh? You can't tell me that I'm out here sexy and shit and we on the job. No, that's sexual harassment. I am mentally destroyed. Oh, hell, no. I don't want to say destroyed because they may put me in like a facility or something. My mental health has been challenged and I need therapy. This is the problem. I don't even know if I can go back on the job because I have been so abused. I've been so abused out here in these streets, and I just need to work from home all the time because of sexual harassment. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash. Shirley, pray you're feeling well today. Love you, Willie, love you back. Shout out to Miss Shirley. I hope that you're doing well today. I hope that you're doing well. We need for you to be doing well. You know what I'm saying? This is 2024, and we is trying to do better this year. Oh, it's January 31st, 2024. This is the last day. This is the last day. What I need for y'all to do, get your paper up. Get your paper up. Slang what you got to slang. Use your money makers if needed. Because the people, they want their money tomorrow. They want their money tomorrow. I know a lot of you all got grace periods and all that fly stuff right now, but let's try to get people paid tomorrow, because if somebody owe you, you'll want your money tomorrow, right? Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you want that to happen? I'm just saying. Bam. Boston, Massachusetts up in the building. What to do? Say the 612 Minneapolis, Minnesota is checking on in while listening with my peripherals on the job. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, how y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news show around here in the street. We're streaming in 2 different places. The Willie Williams Show live channel on YouTube, and we're also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. Thank y'all all for being over there right now watching the player. I appreciate that right there. Say Willie making valid points. It could work. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Listen. You know when you done been out here on the job, you done came to job all cute, handsome. You know what I'm saying? Cute and handsome, all at the same doggone time, and they just be looking at you. They just be like, saying little stuff. And that stuff, and what we did not realize as players out here, that was causing us mental issues, because it was bigging us up more than we actually was at the time. You know what I'm saying? It has distorted our handsome man view. Our handsome man view has been distorted because these babies been out here calling us sexy and been looking at us with strange eyes, with provocative. I don't want to use provocative. With dangerous eyes, with soliciting eyes or something like that. It's like they want to grab you or something. Oh. They looked at us with sex trafficking eyes. Bitch, I need counseling. I cannot work in the office where there's so many females. I can't do it. Yeah. Seductive eyes. Seductive and romantic. Lustful eyes. I'm scared to work in the office with them. Can't do it. Oh, Jesus. I need 50 million. Bitch, I can't do it no more. I can't take care of my kids or nothing. Hell, my kids need counseling because their daddy need counseling, because I can't be the best father that I can be because of what I've been through. You know, you say, you got them hungry eyes. That's what's up. Say, undress you with them eyes. Yeah, that's sexual harassment. But because we'll hunch anything, we have not been looking at things like that right now. You know what I'm saying? So we have been giving these babies passes, and we got to stop doing that right there. I've been running my mouth too doggone long. Give yourself a pat on the back, because y'all been over 100 by 08 out here in the doggone street. I don't know. I just got into the spirit. I got into the spirit real quick, and it just say, just keep talking, Willie. And I should have stopped myself. I should have did something, but as long as I was getting the message out. The moral of the story is, try your best to become a millionaire in the doggone street, man. Listen. If y'all is on like a 6-figure job, or a high 5-figure job, and let's say that your supervisor is not that attractive, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if any other, hold on. In any other situation, you would not do it. But because you're trying to keep your job, you're trying to get a raise or something like that right there. Hey, man, it's time for you to try to become a millionaire. Don't let this opportunity slide. Bam. Speaking of jobs, got to go on and get into it. I got something that can help out so many of you people right now. This is new. Or hell, I saw it yesterday, but then
I mean, it got past me. It got past me. This is really, really new. Y'all got to pay attention. Now, there may be somebody that's in your family, somebody that you know that's really, really close and near and dear to your heart, that they did not, let's say, graduate. They did not graduate high school and or they did not get something equivalent as a GED. I think if we were smarter coming up in school, at least we would have took the GED course back when we were 16, so we could have finished school early, but we wanted to lay around for another 2 years, you know what I'm saying, and wait till we graduate at 18. But there's so many people who have not graduated, especially during, because they went through C-19 and things got a little hectic, you know what I'm saying, and they had to homeschool, and maybe by homeschooling, your grades failed, and then you weren't able to pass that final test and all that stuff, so you couldn't graduate, is my point. And you've been working these little petty little jobs and stuff, you really can't get a career because you don't have your diploma. I got something for you right now. I got a way out. I'm finna put it up on the screen. Here is a way out. Watch this.
For the first time in more than 20 years, the Navy is now allowing people without a high school diploma to enlist.
As CBS 8's Steve Price explains, it's because the Navy is experiencing a recruiting crisis. But some worry that this fix could lead to new, bigger problems.
A big change for the Navy to try and boost its recruiting numbers. It is no longer requiring those who enlist to have a high school diploma or GED.
They did this about 20 years ago, and now is a need right now.
The Navy says it is not lowering its standards,
That's right.
But some retired military tell me they're not convinced this is a good idea. The Navy missed its recruiting goal for new active duty sailors in 2023 by about 20%. That's a shortfall of more than 7,000 people.
I don't know. I'm not sure that's such a great idea.
Jeff Carver served as a lieutenant.
Yeah, because you already retired. But go ahead.
Lieutenant commander in the Navy. To him, a sailor with a high school diploma shows more than just a level of education.
At least we have people who, on the surface, seem to know how to fulfill a commitment, can stick with something, even though they run into adversity, and get through it.
I don't like how he said they know how to fulfill a commitment. Well, first of all, people who went to school didn't commit to going to school. They was forced to go to school. They didn't sign up on their own to go to preschool, elementary, middle school, and high school. That's not what they did. Parents put them in there and forced them to go to school. Oh, you can't lay around here. You going to school tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So it was not something that they signed up for. That's like the only part I got a problem with what he had done said. Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $5 cash out. You say we is digging your new setup. I appreciate that right there. I put a lot of work into this stuff. For real, for real.
Hoping to enlist without a high school diploma must score average or above on the Armed Forces qualification test. The Navy sent CBS 8 a statement saying, in part, this policy update benefits the Navy by expanding the potential applicant pool of highly qualified and motivated future sailors who may have been impacted by COVID-19 trends of non-traditional schooling.
I'm glad it said that. So just because you don't have a high school diploma or GED doesn't mean that you're dumb. Absolutely correct. It's the same thing that I've been trying to tell people for the longest about degrees. Just because you got a degree, it don't mean that you're smart. It don't even mean that you're intelligent. It just means that you was able to pass the classes and you kept going to school. That's all that it means. That's all that it means. And because you don't have a degree don't mean that you're slow. It really, really don't.
Early exit from high school to support their family or a variety of other individual circumstances.
Quite frankly, I think that's a little bit of equivocation.
Armin Kurdian is a retired Navy captain with 25 years of service. He wishes the Navy, instead of lowering its requirements, would look internally at why this is happening.
This inability to pull in individuals at a level of standards where you were before and not now is a symptom of a larger issue.
I'm going to tell you what the issue is. And we've talked about it on the show plenty times. The younger generation, they don't see doing 20 years. They do not see doing no 20 years and working no 5 days a week out here in these streets and working 40 hours. Nope, that's something that they just, it's just not on them like that right there. And for the military, a lot of people, they just not, a lot of human beings, they want to be in control of their own lives. That's really all it is. Here we go.
Herman is concerned that lowering the requirements will increase the number of people who need extra attention, negatively impacting those working around that sailor. Jeff, who is now a lawyer specializing in military justice, agrees.
I can tell you that the more education a young recruit has, ultimately, the less likely that I will be representing them in an administrative separation board or possibly a court-martial. That's a fact.
The Navy thinks anywhere from 500 to 2,000 more sailors will be able to enlist because of the change. Steve Price, CBS 8.
I'm going to back him up and let him say that fly thing right there one more again, because he smiled at the end like I know what I'm talking about.
Agrees.
He probably do.
I can tell you that the more education a young recruit has, ultimately, the less likely that I will be representing them in an administrative separation board or possibly a court-martial.
Oh, so the more education that a young recruit have, the less likely. Oh, all right, bam, bam, bam. Damn, I thought that you said something else, pimp. Thought you said something else.
The Navy thinks anywhere from 500 to 2,000 more sailors will be able to enlist because of the change. Steve Price, CBS 8.
And another dude, he said something else that they agreed with. Hold on.
Qualification test. The Navy sent CBS 8 a statement saying in part, this policy update benefits the Navy by expanding the potential applicant pool of highly qualified and motivated future sailors who may have been impacted by COVID-19 trends of non-traditional schooling, early exit from high school to support their family, or a variety of other individual circumstances.
Quite frankly, I think that's a little bit of equivocation.
Armin Kurdian is a retired Navy captain with 25 years of service. He wishes the Navy, instead of lowering its requirements, would look internally at why this is happening.
Oh, all right, whatever. But look. This is a way to get the youth from around your house. Listen, I'm trying to tell you something. If these youngins still living with you and they being sorry and stuff and they don't want to, like work and do stuff, or they keep blaming, I ain't got no diploma, I can't do nothing. Well, now you can do something. And now, because of we is living in a time to where it is real difficult for like the 18, 19, 20, 21 year olds to be out on their own, supporting themselves. Now we can sell it to the youth. Hey. The military is a great place to go. You ain't got to pay rent. You ain't got to pay lights. You ain't got to pay water, especially in the Navy because you own water. I'm just joking. But no. Rent, lights, and water you don't have to pay for. Hell, once you make you a few checks and once you get stationed somewhere, then you can buy you a car because all you've been doing was saving your money. All you've been doing was saving your money. Damn it. When you get stationed somewhere, you can live on base. You ain't got no rent, bitch. I want y'all to really understand it. This is like the number one complaint of the young folk. You can't afford to live anywhere. So this would be like a really good selling point. And what I'm gonna need for our armed forces to do is to raise the salary. y'all got to raise the salary right here in these doggone street. This is why these young folks really ain't going. Nope. Y'all don't pay enough starting off, dog. Y'all don't pay enough starting off. And it's a sad thing. You all have not moved up with inflation, and this is a sad thing. And like I also said, a lot of people do not want to be controlled by people. See, the working class people, we have been controlled. Military people, they have been controlled. Not being able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. And the majority of people, they will continue to be controlled because, hell, come on now. What else you gonna do? Move right along. I ain't gonna even hold you. Hopefully this help. Oh, yeah. You get the free healthcare too. That's a great selling point. Free healthcare, free dental. Yeah. Stuff like that right there. Move right along. I ain't gonna even hold you. My bad. Sure enough. There is so many benefits of going into the military. It really is. It really is. And you get a pension. I know when you're 18, 19, 20, you don't care nothing about that right there. You don't care nothing about that right there. You trying to go out and have little cocaine snort parties and shit like that right there. I get it. I do understand from 18 to 24, this is what y'all like to do. I do understand. You like to party hardy. I get it. But you all do not think 20 years down the line. You all do not think that 20 years is gonna, 20 years gonna fly by. I know it don't seem like that right now. I do understand, but I just wish that people would have been talking to us like I talk to us right now. Like that, listen, it's going to fly by. It's going to fly by, and one of the best things that you can do is try your best to get or be in a career to where you can have some type of pension. Because there's not one career out here that you can get rich, that will make you rich as far as I know. Because even if you become like a doctor, it's going to be hard for you to become rich because you got that high-ass student debt. It's going to take a really, really long time for you to become rich because you got to pay off that student debt. You know what I'm saying? And plus, we don't plan. And that's why it's real, real difficult. Because it's kind of like this right here. A lot of doctors, they are in debt 150, 200, 250. And because when we get out of school, we do not want to, a lot of times we want to be single. We want to do it on our own. And because we don't team up and attack debt together, this is what makes it more difficult for us to become millionaires. We do not get rid of that debt fast enough. Yeah, a lot of you all doctors come out and you making 150, 200, 250. You will not even be in a relationship to where you can give every check to what you owe. Nope. Because you feel like, I'm grown, I should be able to get myself something. You want it now. You want yours now. And I do understand it. I do understand it, but y'all forgetting. You all be forgetting. You got them people money, though. You got them people money to get you a degree. It's time to pay these people their money back. Shout out to I Make 60 look damn good for being a member for 18 months. Say thank you, Phyllis. Say I'm doing great. Now, Willie, come to me over 40 and fine. Say I have a couple misses. Laugh out loud. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm glad to hear from you. I'm glad that you're doing well. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all got to get our spirits up. We got to get the spirits up so we can get on out here and have us a good time and take care of us and ours. Let me do that right there. Let's go ahead on and get into some more news because I have a lot of news. Woo! Okay, we talked about, which we're going to come back to that right there. Fans spread the street, outrated parents. Okay. Damn it. We got parents because we got to go to a schoolhouse. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my AP. I got it. Bam. Right there. If you have not hit the thumbs up, go ahead on and hit the thumbs up. You see the link down at the bottom. Well, not the link, but it's saying follow at Twitch. The Willie Williams Show. Thank you all who is over there on Twitch right now watching the play. I really do appreciate that. We're trying to go platinum this year. We're trying to be well. Gonna put this up on here for you. We have parents who are shocked. Parents. It's always parents. Shout out to them good parents. It is always parents who are shocked. Well, parents who are shocked at a Riverdale High School over a molestation charge from, I think, a 25-year-old teacher or something like that right now. Here we go. I ain't gonna hold you.
Of a Jefferson Parish school employee accused of committing sex crimes against a student shocks parents.
They call him a school employee, so it may not be a teacher. Shout out to Felicia for the $5 $5 cash app. Say been sick, but I'm here now. Love you back. Oh man, I hope that you're doing well. Now, that's what's up, getting over this little sickness and stuff. And be careful, y'all, because they may try to tell y'all that you got C-19 if you go to the hospital. Be careful.
Tonight, Fabian Woodard is being held at the Jefferson Parish Correctional Center in Gretna. Ashland Brothers reports.
It's sick. It's very sick.
As Jasmine Raymond drives by Riverdale High School, she's shaken and says she's sickened while trying to make sense of allegations against a school employee.
I'm in tears, right? I'm sorry. I'm shaking right now. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Like, how do they allow this to happen? You know, how do they allow this to happen?
Girl.
This is unacceptable.
Girl, we doing too much. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. Say good to hear from you, Miss Shirley. That's a fact. That's a good thing out here. Shout out to shout out to Big J Boogie for the $10 cash app. They say I know some electricians and plumbers. Ooh, with millions. That's what I'm talking about. They put in that time. And I came up out of here. Here we go.
This is so unacceptable.
It's the same school her 9th grader goes to.
It disgusts my heart. It hurts. It hurts.
You're looking at 25.
Now, y'all know I got to stop that and bring that back because I want y'all to hear how hurt she is. Here we go.
Against a school employee.
I'm in tears, right? I'm sorry. I'm shaking right now. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Like, how do they allow this to happen? You know, how do they allow this to happen? This is unacceptable. This is so unacceptable.
It's the same school her 9th grader goes to.
It disgusts my heart. It hurts. It hurts.
You're looking at 25-year-old former offensive lineman for Tulane University turned Jefferson Parish Schools employee, Fabian Woodard, now behind bars and being held without bond. A spokesperson for the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office says deputies booked Woodard into jail on 1 count of molestation of a juvenile and 1 count of indecent behavior with a juvenile.
Shout out to the mayor of Detroit for the $5 cash app. Say, Willie, is that a fireplace or a incinerator behind you? Say, I might be burning up bodies back there. That's what's up. Appreciate you. Now, do y'all see what the problem is? Hold on. He's 25 years old, a molestation of a juvenile and indecent behavior with a juvenile.
1 count of indecent behavior with a juvenile. Woodard is accused of having inappropriate online contact with a female student and at least 1 instance of inappropriate physical contact at Riverdale High School.
They're just innocent kids that just come to school. Just to learn.
The sheriff's office says the parent of another student reportedly discovered the misconduct and alerted school officials, who then involved law enforcement. The school system released a statement saying, in part, "We will cooperate with law enforcement in the ongoing investigation and assign crisis team members to the school to provide additional support and counseling for staff and students as needed." The district went on to say, although we have no reason to believe any other student was involved, parents are encouraged to contact local law enforcement if they believe that their child may have been involved or may have any information regarding the alleged incident.
Shout out to our Make 60 Look Good Shirley for the $5 cash app. You say, I have a couple of M's. Oh, my bad. Thank you for the correction.
Jefferson Parish Schools says it's committed to providing a safe and nurturing environment to work and learn. The district did not mention Woodard's job title or whether he remained employed.
Okay, I have a problem. He was charged with, let's go ahead on and walk it down. Y'all know how we got to do it. Let's get the molestation of a juvenile, so we don't know what he did. Indecent behavior with a juvenile, we don't know what he did, right? And then they said some online stuff, right? I don't want to make light of what he did, right? I don't want to do that right there. There's something that we don't do because he will be held accountable whether you want him to be held accountable or not, because he is a male in high school. My problem is with her. What she is saying, she making it as if like he let's say he forced something. Like you just grab him a bitch and just did the do. No, baby, this is touching. just touch. I understand your disgust, but it's like she ran out of words to explain how she feels.
Ashland Brothers reports.
For real, why is it? Sick.
It's very sick.
As Jasmine Raymond drives by Riverdale High School, she's shaken and says she's sickened.
Shaken and sickened, got that.
While trying to make sense of allegations against a school employee.
I'm in tears, right?
Tears?
I'm sorry.
We ain't see not now tear, but go ahead, sister.
I'm shaking right now.
Shaking.
This is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
This is unbelievable.
It's unbelievable that a school employee would have done something with a student. Y'all play too much. And this is at a high school. Really?
Like, how do they allow this to happen?
And now she's trying to blame the school. How did the school allow it to happen? The school has nothing to do with this. The school has nothing to do with a employee touching and feeling on somebody. Nothing.
You know, how do they allow this to happen?
She's so hurt.
This is unacceptable.
It's unacceptable.
This is so unacceptable.
It's the same school her ninth grader goes to.
It disgusts my heart. It hurts.
It hurts, disgusts my heart. This is sickening. This is something. Baby.
You're looking at 25.
Baby, don't. Baby. But, damn it, you got your 5 minutes of fame. You got your 5 minutes of fame on national television, baby. You is not feeling all them feelings over what they told you that he did.
5-year-old former offensive lineman for Tulane University turned Jefferson Parish Schools employee, Fabian Woodard, now behind bars and being held without bond. A spokesperson for the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office says deputies booked Woodard into jail on 1 count of molestation of a juvenile and 1 count of indecent behavior with a juvenile. Woodard is accused of having inappropriate online contact with a female student.
Inappropriate online contact with a female student. Inappropriate. I have no idea, or I may do have an idea, why so many students communicating with their teachers online. Because a lot of the students, they like their teachers, or they like the school's employees, because they sure enough be communicating online like it ain't no problem. And they're in high school. Yes. How is even the teachers friends with students on their social media platforms? And then they do become friends, and then they are communicating like it's nothing until somebody finds out, or until a student don't get their way, and then they go it on the tail. But we're so shocked, and damn it melts my heart. I'm in tears. Girl, stop with the book. You play too much. Shout out to the mayor of Detroit for the $5 cash app. Say players should have joined the Navy. I'm trying to tell you, hell, he working at the school, he should have joined the Navy. He could have been paid more, and he could have been possibly paid the same, but in essence paid more, because you don't have to pay for things like rent, lights, and water. Go ahead.
And at least 1 instance of inappropriate physical contact at Riverdale High School. 1
instance of physical touching. Bam, touched her. That's molestation. Touch her. Bam. And the online stuff. And you distraught as hell out here in these. Oh my God, I can't believe it. This is shocking. I would have never. We play too much.
It's just innocent kids that just come to school.
And they're not all innocent. Stop it.
Just come to school just to learn.
That's not all we go to school for. Stop it. We was going to school to try to hunch too. I don't know why y'all be playing.
Sheriff's Office says the parent of another student reportedly discovered the misconduct.
See, so somebody else reported the misconduct. The one who experienced the misconduct said nothing.
And alerted school officials, who then involved law enforcement. The school system released a statement saying in part,
I don't care about the statement, because y'all never, damn it, we don't condone it. We get it. I think the same letter or the same message need to be sent to every school, so y'all can use the same message, so we could just post the same doggone message. We do not condone. This is not how we run our schools, and this will not be tolerated. You know what I'm saying? The basic stuff. We get it. Y'all don't condone it. Okay. But it never stops it from happening, whether you condone it or not. Just saying something. But baby, you played your role. You sounded good. You sounded like a real concerned parent, and we got to give you credit. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. It just, damn it shot me back. I'm like, why the hell is she acting like this right here? All right, baby, damn. Okay, he touched somebody. All right, shit. Move right along, baby. Your heart hurt. You got tears and shit that somebody done felt on. One of these little teenagers who want to be felt on. We play too much. Shout out to the Prophet May. For the $2 cash out. You say biggest lie she said. You say these kids innocence. Hell no. I'm trying to tell you something. These kids is little shooters. The kids is little shooters. I don't know what y'all be thinking about. Willie, they just kids. Damn it, didn't I just show y'all a video yesterday to where 3 shot an 11-year-old twice? They ran him down and shot a 11-year-old twice. These kids just go to school to learn. That's all. Hell no. We didn't just go to school to learn. Why we play like that? That's not all we went to school for. We went to school because we had to go to school. We was forced to go to school. We was oppressed. Listen. All children has been oppressed. Whether you want to believe that or not, all of us has been oppressed. You can say, no, I didn't. I had a good mom, and I had a good dad, and I had he. You was oppressed too. Shut up. You was oppressed. Shout out to the mayor of Detroit for the $5 cash out. You say, I bet her hair is attached to the hat. She say hair hat out here. For real though. That baby had that burgundy maroon popping, talking about she in her feelings. I am shocked. I am distraught. I am confused. How did they let this happen? How could they let this happen? They supposed to protect the children. Girl, shut up. You probably passed somebody in the hallway and touched somebody on their shoulder. This is molestation. Believe all women. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. Shout out to Lundy for the $5 cash app. You say, hold on. For the women talking like they weren't 16 dating 26-year-old men. Exactly. Y'all, damn it, y'all play too much, man. When y'all was in high school, the people who y'all was attracted to was adults. All of your artists was adults. Your slow jam singers and stuff like that, something that we don't have nowadays. But they were adults. Yeah. Remember back when you had posters and stuff you used to put on your walls? Remember back when you would buy like the album covers and keep the album covers and keep them in your room and yeah, Jodeci and shit. A lot of y'all was in middle school loving Jodeci and the things that you said in your mind that you would do if you ever get the opportunity to meet Jodeci and be around Jodeci them. Yeah. You always thinking sexual too. Hell, especially New Edition. Yeah, right? Boys to Men. Oh, Jesus. You all used to go to the concerts and take your little panties off and throw them. Remember y'all? Y'all was in high school. You don't remember that? Oh. Okay, because I was at the concert. Don't even worry about it. Don't you even much worry about it. I ain't gonna tell nobody. Nope. Vanity 6 say Ralph Transvon say can still get it. Say Ralph Transvon can still get it out here. I'm trying to tell you, man. Listen, we built our life on the lie. That's the problem. Do y'all know that Michael Jackson had people passing out, crying, screaming, hollering, shaking, and they was in middle school and high school? So many people want to be with Michael Jackson. So many of the youngins wanted to be with Michael Jackson. Yes, Aaron Hall, R. Kelly. That's why R. Kelly is hemmed up now, because the young girls wanted to be with R. Kelly. That's a prime example of what I'm talking about. And we lie too much. We play too much with one another. Listen, you do not get the pat on the back and the kudos for me because you so hurt. You so hurt that a student was hunching a school employee. I don't want it. Man, shut up. Don't talk to me. Shut up. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold ya. I got into it. Let's go to Wichita. We go to Wichita, and I'm guessing Wichita is Kansas, right? Wichita, Kansas, I think. Oh, I dropped right on it. All right, y'all. We got a little story right here. Children are best left with their mama now. It said, check this out. If you move off post, the government will give you money for basic housing allowance to live off post. I ain't even much know that they were doing that right there. I ain't even much know it. You know what I'm saying? So they help you out with housing. Jesus. The military is damn near the best option right now. Because, watch this. Although they pay you less money in paycheck, it's actually, it will still benefit because you don't pay rent, lights, and water. It still benefits. You all done went and got your little funky ass little degrees and shit like that right there. You're feeling yourself, right? Ooh, I get to make $50,000, $60,000 starting out. Yeah. It's all cute. Until now you got rent, lights, and water. Car notes and car insurance. Grocery. All the other insurances. Essential products. Hangout money. You broke. I just want to tell you that you broke. Yeah, you got your degree. But you broke, though. That's how it goes. That's just how it goes. Yes, degrees is nothing. Degrees now, because I had done told y'all, I think like a week or two ago, that there's over 40% of companies who is not using or putting a degree up as a standard for you to apply for the job. Nope. Your degree has just became almost irrelevant to a large portion of of the economy. The large portion of the economy and the workforce. A large portion of the workforce don't care nothing about your diploma, your degrees anymore. Nope, they do not care. But anyway, we have this situation about a good mother. Children is best left with their mama. We have the 14-year-old who has been shot and killed by his mama. Now, this is one of these stories that we should be able to say, oh my God, I'm shocked. I can't believe it. I have tears in my eyes. How could they let them do this? This is how we need to be acting with like a 14 or no. Actually, we shouldn't, because we do these type of stories every day. So we used to it. We around here, we used to it, this regular stuff. So we're not shocked at all. This is just a good mama doing what a good mama does.
Wichita wakes up to another deadly shooting, this time taking the life of a 14-year-old Claude Hodges in West Wichita. Wichita police believe he was shot and killed by his mother.
Officers were called to check on the teen Sunday evening at the apartment near Central and Tyler. Police found the mother allegedly holding a gun. SWAT was called in to negotiate. It lasted 5 hours.
Police say they tried several times to get her to drop the gun, and when she refused, SWAT officers fired 2 shots, critically injuring her. When police got inside the home, they found the teen dead. The KBI is now assisting in the investigation.
KSN Zena Taher joins us live from where this all unfolded. And Zena, you talked to someone counseling those who knew the teen.
She did not want to comply, so we shot her twice. As we should, yeah.
Jeff, it's a devastating day and a devastating loss for Northwest High School in that community after the events that transpired at this apartment complex. Hodges was a student, a freshman at the high school, but he's been at Wichita Public Schools since he was in elementary school, so a lot of his classmates have known him for years. A spokesperson with the Wichita Public Schools counselor program says she spent the day at the high school consoling kids. She says they all say Hodges was kind, fun, liked everyone, and had a big personality and an incredible smile.
Mm-hmm.
When he came back, his cupcake was missing, so Claude shared his cupcake with him.
Claude done shared a cupcake out here. You say if his mama didn't do it, another nappy-headed kid would have. Bam!
And just a kind kid from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Anderson says the district is making sure students are aware of existing counseling services at the school. She says grief comes and goes, so she wants to make sure kids have access to in-house resources. As for teachers, Anderson says the district is checking in on them and making sure that they're able to take leave if they need it. Here for you, Zena Taher, KSN News 3.
Wichita.
How many of you like took leave or took days off after like a classmate died or something, or like a family member died, and you just used that as a reasoning to take off? It's not that you was grieving, it's just they said that you could take off and you just took off. Is that like a bad thing if you just use it for, I mean, they said I could be off, you know what I'm saying? Because if you grieving and stuff like that right there, they don't know whether I'm grieving or not, but it's an opportunity to take a day off and don't be penalized. Is it a good thing to do it, or is it like a bad thing to do it? I don't. I'm just trying to think it through. Damn it. We got the second part of this story. We got a second video about this right here, and it's just so sad. It's just so sad because the 14-year-old has something that a whole bunch of us didn't have. A whole lot of us didn't have. Here we go.
The investigation continues after 14-year-old Claude Hodges was shot and killed, found early Monday morning. And we're going to walk you through the timeline of what investigators say happened. Officers were first called to check in on the teen in an apartment near Central and Tyler on Sunday evening. Officers found a woman holding a gun. The KBI says negotiators talked with her for hours, trying to convince her to drop the gun. Just before 2 in the morning, they saw the woman pointed the gun toward officers, and that's when 2 SWAT officers then shot at her. She's expected to survive. And now joining us live is KSN's Zena Taher, and Zena spoke with Claude's father and stepmother today, and I understand they are trying to comprehend what happened, but also remember the brightness that he brought.
He had a whole daddy and a stepmom. Okay.
Yeah, Julia, Claude was a freshman at Northwest High. His dad says he was a great student. He was also an athlete. He just picked up wrestling this year and was already on the varsity team. His family.
You say these counselors is talking to the children about more than the incident.
Family says he was kind, outgoing, and loved people and kids. Claude's father is devastated that the bright future he saw for his son is replaced only by memories.
Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for allowing us to see a day that was promised.
Standing across the street from his home, in front of the pond his son loved, Claude Hodges Sr. holds back tears.
You say, oh, mama was jealous.
We just walk around and catch fish, and that's what I think about. That's what I look at every day now. I sit out and I just think about us on these banks. Please give me the strength and my wife the strength to bear this.
Hodges Sr. repeating one thing over and over again.
He was everything that you would want in a son. And as a young man, again, destined for greatness, give us a piece of joy, Father, that my son had in him.
Claude.
Say, did she do it over a custody battle? Good question.
But making plans to share that greatness with his father in the future they were supposed to spend together.
What kid tells their dad that they're going to buy a plot of land and we're going to build houses on it, Dad, and so I can take care of you. And I'll get you your own area, Dad, so you can have your own spot. And we're going to put fishing holes out there, Daddy, so we can go fishing.
Hodges says his son was the light of his world.
It just seemed that he could go into a room, y'all, that would be gloomy and he could smile and it'd be as bright as the sun is on us today.
That infectious smile, it's the one thing he can't stop thinking about.
You know, people talk about different things you remember. I think that's something that they'll remember the most is his smile.
Said that daddy hurt so sad. It's sure enough it's deep. You say daddy gets custody. Hold on. Dog, I want to read that right there. Let me slide that back down. So he said daddy gets custody, kid ends up dead. Say, pay attention, men. I'm trying to tell you, listen. We spoke about this right here plenty times now. When we is in custody battles, a lot of times it's best for us to bag on off them children. I'm trying to tell you something. These mamas ain't having it. They not letting their babies go like that. They are not letting their babies go. They do not really want they churn to know the other side. They do not. They want to have whatever they have told the children about their doggone daddy. That's what they want it to remain. They do not want that dad to spend some time with their child and tell them something different. They do not want that man to break that child's spirit of the spirit of lies that she has put on that child. A lot of them take their child off earth, which is really sad. Hold on.
Hodges says because of how incredible his son was, a parent of one of the wrestlers on Claude's team printed his image on t-shirts and towels for him, his wife, and his son's team. He says now more than ever, he feels it's important to let those he loves know how he feels because you never know when they may be gone. Here for you, Zena Tahir, KSN News 3.
Yeah, that's so sad. Hey, I had an article, and it's something that was not spoke about, if I'm not mistaken, because I did not hear it inside of the video. Rob, let's move that out the way. Let me go put you on up here because it said the father is speaking out. Bam, bam, bam. Claude Hodges' mom and dad, no longer together, shared 50-50 custody of their son, switching each week, according to the dad. Hodges Sr. Oh, look at them pictures. Look at them pictures. They was just together. Like an old family, but without the mama. Oh, they just an old family without the mama. She couldn't take it. Oh, she could not take it. She's sick of it. He round there loving his daddy. The fuck? No. We don't do that right there. Listen, y'all. We is not going to Rumble. Today. We're not doing it today. We just gonna sit there just a little bit longer because we have a lot to go over. And it's just gonna take some time to go over this stuff. So kick back, relax, sip on your sweet tea and shit. It's going to be a long one. Well, not really, really long, but longer than normal. And he also said that Hodges said that he knew that something was wrong on Sunday afternoon when he and his wife was on their way to pick Claude up for the week. They arrived at the gas station about 5 p.m. They scheduled weekly pickups and drop-off time. Claude and his mom never showed up. Hodges texted and called, but she never responded. That's when Hodges called the police and asked them to check on his son. According to him, officials initially thought that Claude was a runaway, but he insisted that his son would be found at his mother's house. He gave them the address and waited to hear back. At about 3:30 a.m., the police came to the door and told him that his son was dead. Do y'all understand? If you just call the police round by 5-ish, hey, I have not heard from my son. I'm supposed to get my son. His mother was supposed to drop him off. It's 3:30 in the morning now. I get a knock at the doggone door and it's the police. It's like you automatically know. It's like right at that moment, you automatically know. It's a wrap. He was a freshman, Northwest High School. All right. We heard all that right there. But I just wanted to point out those little details that they did not say inside of the report. You see, as a father, there's something in us, at least as good fathers, that we want to protect that you want to protect yours, especially when he is your prince. Ooh, look how he speak about his son. Look how he speak about his little son, though. Wow. The mother know that the father loved his son. Oh, she know, players, when y'all be caring about your babies, your children is in danger. Your children is in danger when the baby mama realizes that you care about your child. In danger, in danger, in danger. And that's all that we had from that little piece that they forgot to put in the thing. But children best left with their mammy. Children best left with their mammy. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And you know what else strange? We have no picture of her. There's not a picture of the mother. You got to think, why is there no picture of the mother? And I've been looking, so I'm finna look again. Nope. Still, no picture of the mother. Oh, wait, the son in the hot dog suit. Nope. Nope. We still don't have a picture. As of now, they are refusing to give us a picture. You say that you saw the mom. When? When did you see the mama now? In what video? In what video and where at on Google? Because I was sure enough trying to find
Check in on the teen in an apartment near Central.
Yeah. And he looked just like your daddy too. Oh man. Listen, we get our children beat up and everything because they be looking like us.
And Tyler on Sunday evening. Officers found a woman holding a gun. The KBI says negotiators.
43, she done lost her man. She about to lose her baby because listen, the older that this boy would have gotten, he loved to be with his daddy and he loved to go fishing with his daddy. The older this boy would have got, the less he would have wanted to be around his mama.
Talked with her for hours, trying to convince her to drop the gun.
Say, I relinquish custody of my son for fear of this happening. A lot of people, they really don't understand that this happens a lot. This really happens a lot.
Just before 2 in the morning, they saw the woman pointed the gun toward officers, and that's when 2 SWAT officers then shot at her.
Okay, so you saying that you saw the mother in a news clip. Well, as far as I know, that there's only 2 news clips, and those are 2 news clips that I had them played. As far as I know.
Expected to survive.
I didn't see it.
And now joining us live is KSN's Zena Taher, and Zena spoke with Claude's father.
I did not see it, but let me slide. Let me see if they're going to put up a woman. Because the woman who is in the pictures is the father's wife. That's the only woman that they have been showing, unless I'm missing it. Unless that's her, but that wouldn't be her. I don't know. So is that her? I don't think that that's her. Hold on.
Witness that he brought.
Yeah, Julia, Claude was a freshman at Northwest High. His dad says he was a great student. He was also an athlete. He just picked up wrestling this year and was already on the varsity team. His family says he was kind, outgoing, and loved people and kids. Claude's father is devastated that the bright future he saw for his son is replaced only by memories.
Yes, the older the boys get, the more they want to be with their daddy. Yes. Yes. They don't want us to be sitting around mama them because mama don't understand them boys. They really don't. He can't talk about them hoes with the old girl like that. You know what I'm saying? They can't talk about what we be trying to, you know what I'm saying? I don't even have to say it, but y'all know what I'm saying. That's not how it goes. We need daddies. And people, they do not believe it. Well, a whole bunch of women, they do not believe that we need daddies. Even though a whole bunch of them did not grow up with a father either. They only grew up with their mama, so they do believe that they don't need no daddy because, hell, look how I turned out without a daddy, and all I had was my mama. Shout out to Big Good for the $2 super chat. He said, son might have said he wants to stay with his dad only. You got a point right there. And mama like, hell no, pow, hell no. my body, my baby. You gonna live here with me. Shout out to Jay for the $2 super chat. He say, Tommy Sotomayor warned us about these evil mammies. Yes, he did. He been doing it for years. Hell, he's still doing it. Shout out to Tommy out here in these streets. For real, for real. Hey, man, this shit do not stop. It do not stop as much as news as I do. I think that I put out more news than probably anybody. Cause we be running through this news. We be running through these stories so much out here in these streets. We got a stepmama. I ain't done. Told y'all I got a lot of news to go over. We have a stepmother, a loving stepmother. Let's go around here. ABCD. No, S come before T. S come before T. That baby real quick. Gonna put her up on the screen. We have a stepmother who is accused of murdering an 8-year-old. What did the 8-year-old do in Gwinnett County? Here we go.
Our top story right now on AtlantaNewsFirst.com. If you want to check out the details here, but a stepmother has now been charged with murder in the death of an 8-year-old in Gwinnett County. It's really a tragic story. So Gwinnett County Police are saying that homicide detectives have charged 34-year-old Natalia Barros of Bethlehem with cruelty to children in the first degree, aggravated assault, felony murder, and malice murder as well. I'm going to click on the link there. You can get a closer look at the suspect. And I would encourage you, if you want to read all the full details, go to AtlantaNewsFirst.com. But police say that Barros was the stepmother of the 8-year-old child and was married to the child's biological father. And again, now is being charged with murder. Of course, we're working to get more information on this story. We'll bring you all the breaking developments here on Atlanta News First and Atlanta News First Plus.
And since this was breaking news, they don't have any more information at this time because I was trying to find some information, more information about the situation, but I couldn't because it was breaking news. So maybe by tomorrow, maybe by tomorrow we should have an update about this beautiful stepmother and her knocking off an 8-year-old. And I would just like to know why. What did the baby do? What did the 8-year-old do? And we can stop acting like these children ain't doing stuff. We can stop acting like children is not doing stuff. I just showed y'all the video yesterday about them folks shooting at a 11-year-old. So in my mind, the 11-year-old did something. You say evil woman with hair like, who is that? Gene Simmons from Kiss. Not Kiss out here. That's what's up. Bam, let's go to Compton. Can we go to Compton? We got to go to Compton. They doing the most. They doing the most out here in these streets. Hold on, bam. We may have to do the border too. I might want to do the border today. Depends on how I'm feeling. Yeah, Compton. We'll do this over here on this one. Put this up on the screen real quick. We got they is at another did another street takeover to where somebody done got shot out here in the street out in Compton. Said the 828 Polk County, North Carolina done made it on up in here. Appreciate you being here. Here we go.
Yes, we're outside the Compton Sheriff's Station, but to be fair, these were happening all over South LA. They even had one on the 6th Street Bridge. But it is here in Compton that they ended up with 4 people shot, and where people are telling us they're tired. This is happening almost every weekend. Take a look at this. Security video shows people removing license plates before joining the street takeover you see on the corner of the camera view at Atlanta and Alondra in Compton. Just one of several street takeovers in Compton and South LA, including this one on Alondra and Central, where Compton sheriffs say shots were fired. 4 people transported to local hospitals.
Do you know how the streets look after the takeovers with all of the pill-outs and the whole intersection got the rubber malls and shit like that? It destroys the value. It brings down the value. But you young folks think that it is something to be proud of. Here we go.
It is out of control. I don't understand these kids.
And we're all just standing there like, so we're coming down this street now?
Thea Walker describing how vehicles fleeing from officers at one of the takeovers were speeding down their residential streets.
I know it's there's no easy solution
Yes, it is.
to it.
Yes, it is.
But I know that the solution is not to do nothing.
Walker lives just blocks away from where this happened last April. A takeover and looting at the Arco on Alondra in Central. That's not too far from Reuben's Bakery, which was also looted after a street takeover earlier this month. Investigators did announce arrests, but Walker echoes many area residents at this point.
There was the press conference. There was a lot of promises made. Those promises were forgotten within a couple months. And then
Oh, they had meetings. Okay, that's what's up.
we were back to just listening to endless takeovers.
There's already been at least one death in Compton. 27-year-old Raymond Olivares killed last year. The engineer was on a walk with his fiancée when they were hit by a vehicle that, according to investigators, was fleeing from law enforcement responding to a takeover. Residents around here say they fear there will be more.
You know, when those cars are speeding, they can lose control, and that's it.
Sheriffs here telling us the 4 people who were shot this weekend are all expected to make it in stable condition. In terms of responses, they're doing the best they can. It's a matter of resources and trying to just
Responses, they're doing the best they can.
keep up with the situation. I'm Christina Gonzalez, live in Compton. Back to you in the studio.
I pointed this out before, because they just said that they was doing the best they can, and I've often said, so you mean to tell me that you can have a big old crowd show up at a takeover, and for some reason they have to have some type of communication to where everybody know where to go and meet up. They're using some type of device to communicate with hundreds of people, and then they all just show up at this one intersection. They're using this device that a whole bunch of people actually have. They're using social media apps to tell, hey, we're going to have a street takeover. You mean to tell me that law enforcement don't know which apps is being used right now for the street takeovers? If they wanted to stop it, it would be stopped. A street takeover, there's only four ways, right? There's only 4 ways: north, east, south, and west. There's only 4. There's no other roads, right? They're either going east and west, north or south. That's it. In my mind, it just take, let's say, 4 cars to start off with. 4 cars to block the roads. Yeah, you can't leave. Once we block the roads, where are you going to drive to? There's no roads. We're blocking all 4 intersections. I don't like all of the north, east, west, and south, but they have to have meetings of how to stop this. I don't understand. You can, if y'all pull up in each intersection, look. What? Because maybe y'all don't understand what the hell I'm trying to say. Or maybe I'm not explaining what I'm trying to say out here. Here's an intersection. 1, 2, 1 over here, 1 over here, and there's 1 right here. The police should just pull up, put 2 cars here, block that side. 2 cars here, block that side, and all the way around, right? The cars can't go anywhere. Every single vehicle that's down there is impounded. Every vehicle. I don't care if you was a part of it or not. Every vehicle needs to be impounded. It's real simple. The cars can't drive anywhere if you blocking all of the intersect. They can't go anywhere. Huh? Unless they're gonna drive into a building and try to go like that right there. But other than that, they can't go anywhere. This is crazy. So we got to keep having meetings and talking about some shit. We don't know what to do. There's nothing that we can do. Really?
Earlier this month, investigators did announce arrests, but Walker echoes many area residents at this point.
That's a good one. So what about the sidewalks? Okay, depending on how wide the intersection is, we may need to put 3 cars or 4 cars. However many cars we need to block each direction. Once we block each direction, every single vehicle impounded. Every vehicle. Watch this. Watch this. And because the county needs money, right? To get your car out of the impound is $10,000. $10,000. Yep. Nothing less than $10,000. Shout out to Dwayne for the $2 cash app. Say not enough cops. You have a point. This is why we have to do it like once. We have to do it once. We got to have give people the overtime. Give the people the overtime. We got to give overtime. Listen. Tonight, because we've heard of they gonna be doing circles and shit. We found out where. This is where it's gonna be. We got to be ready. This is one night of overtime. When I tell you shit just be simple to me. And listen, I don't have the degrees. I've been on a job for 20, 30 years. Nope. A lot of this shit just common sense to me. It's the same way that they can stop the trap houses. It's really, really easy to stop a trap house. It's super easy, but that's not what they want to do.
There was the press conference. There was a lot of promises made.
Press conferences, promises. We're going to be hard on crime. We're going to stop all of this stuff. No, they're not.
Those promises were forgotten within a couple months.
And just like they was forgotten in a couple months, this is an election year. You have to forget about them people who is in office and vote for the people who there's in competition with. Vote them out. Listen. If stuff gets done in your community or not, when people make these promises, you got to hold them to their promises. If they don't fulfill their promises, just vote them out. Stop arguing. Oh my God, we're going to give you another 2 to 4 years. No. If you tell us that you're going to do something and it don't get done by the time it's time to be reelected, we're done. Simple. You make it short. And that will teach every other politician. Every other politician will know when you make promises to the community, if it does not get done before the next election, we are voting you out. It's a done deal. I promise you things will change. Shout out to Dwayne for the $2 cash app. He said we didn't do this. He said we wasn't stupid though. Yeah, right. It's just like we just want. This is just, oh my God.
We were back to just listening to endless takeovers.
There's already been at least
endless takeovers, but we don't know what to do though. We have no idea what to do. I'm gonna show you something else. That's a problem. That's a real problem to all of my law enforcement. Oh man, and somebody had them saying earlier, Willie, why you ain't got on your SWAT hat? I was talking, but I'm gonna go ahead on and put it on right now. I'm sweating and shit. I hope that y'all is enjoying yourself about this news that we got going on. I got me some new headphones, got me some new ones. The last ones had them broke. Player working too hard out here. I'm breaking headsets. Doggone shame. I think I had them for like 8 months. Something like that. And they just done fell apart. Done broke all up. Got me out here looking unprofessional. Let's go to New York. I'm going to show you something that really should disturb you. Like it really, really should disturb you, but I know it's not going to disturb a lot of people because people have a problem with law enforcement. But if nothing else don't disturb you now, listen, watch it. You say, Willie, all matching. Yeah, I got that red and black popping out here. It needs screen. Let's go to New York. We have an NYPD officer who was attacked by five. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. By cincos. 5 cincos. No. I said that's 5 Cinco's. That's 55. Or that's 5 and 5. But no. Cinco's attacked and Cinco's arrested. We have 5 arrested. They done jumped on our brother in blue. That ain't even the bad part. Watch this.
5 suspects in this brutal attack on NYPD officers have been released without bail, arrested and released.
There it
The
is.
attack happened near a migrant shelter in Times Square.
There it is.
Fox 5's Lisette Nunez is there in Lisette. It took a few days for this video to surface, but it is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's definitely tough to watch. It's horrific, and police did put that video out. And shortly after putting that video out, as well as pictures of the suspects, well, they were able to make additional arrests. Let's go ahead and take a look at that video. So this happened around 8:30 in the evening on Saturday. According to police officers, they were trying to break up a group that was acting disorderly near Times Square. Police tried to take one person into custody, and that's when things took a turn and the group began attacking the officers. The group is seen kicking and punching the 2 officers at the scene. Police initially arrested 4 people and then a 5th person on Monday. They face charges including assault on a police officer, gang assault, and disorderly conduct. According to the New York Post, those who were arrested and charged are migrants who were then released without bail.
Whoa. Those who were arrested were migrants.
As far as the officers who were attacked, they did have minor injuries. They were treated at the scene, but they are expected to be okay. I also got off the phone with police this morning. They tell me one of the individuals who was arrested, he's being identified as 24-year-old Yorman Reverend, who is facing robbery charges from a few other incidents that happened the last 2 months. That's the latest here in Times Square. We'll send things back inside. Okay.
Wow. Say Trump 2024. Where's Mayor Adams right now? What is going on? So you mean to tell me that people who not even from around here, people who is not United States citizens, the best country on the planet, not from around here, they strangers. They can jump on our law enforcement officers and get arrested, detained, and all that fly stuff, and a catch and release. This is what we do. Listen to me, all you American citizens. Just pay attention real quick. Imagine if you get a battery on a Leo. Do you think that you can just be released? Huh? Do y'all understand that they is migrants? They are supposed to be deported. And then people is shocked that so many of our law enforcement brothers and sisters in New York is retiring and quitting.
5 suspects in this brutal attack on NYPD officers have been released.
They not even from around here. Listen, even if you don't like the police, these people ain't from around here though. It's kind of like you can fight with your brother, but that outsider better not do none of your brother. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Now, we all got kinfolk. We all got some siblings. You can fight with your siblings. Bet nobody else bet not fight your sibling. Right or wrong? Shout out to Big Good for the $2 cash. Damn it, for the $2 super chat. Say no taser, mace, or Glock used. Get the F out of here. Damn it, they all should have been shot.
Without bail, arrested and released.
The attack happened near a migrant shelter in Times Square. Fox 5's Lisette Nunez.
Did they get out like on pretrial? Did a judge release them? What's going on?
Is there in Lisette. It took a few days for this video to surface, but it is unbelievable.
Wow.
Yeah, it's definitely tough to watch. It's horrific, and police did put that video out. And shortly after putting that video out, as well as pictures of the suspects, well, they were able to make additional arrests. Let's go ahead and take a look at that video.
They say they're not black. Well, yeah, but like I don't even much care about the race. My problem is, bitch, they ain't even from around here. They supposed to be deported.
So this happened around 8:30 in the evening on Saturday, according to police officers.
And I would keep telling people, you can have a problem with law enforcement, but as soon as some shit pop off, who you calling? The police.
They were trying to break up a group that was acting disorderly near Times Square. Police
Should have
tried to
choked
take
shit out
one
of Buddy
person
right there. I'd have choked shit out of Buddy. Him, little him. I'd have choked shit out of little ass. Little, come here.
into custody. And that's when things took a turn and the group
He
began.
should have pulled that fire. He should have pulled that fire and pow, 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 been shooting everywhere. Pow, pow, pow. Kill them all. Let me kill them all. Shout out to Rodriguez for the 499 super chat. Appreciate that right there.
And attacking the officers. The group is seen kicking and punching the.
Look how he kicked the officer in the back of the head. Do y'all understand what happens if you get a brain injury? I don't think a lot of us really understand the nature of brain injuries. It can have you in a position where you can't even work anymore. Your steps can be off. You know what I'm saying? Your balance can be, you can mess around and get vertigo out here in these streets, can't it?
And attacking the officers. The group is seen
Look at
kicking
him.
and punching the.
Oh, he could have killed that man. He could have killed, and y'all gonna tell me that we arrested 5 and y'all let their head go?
2 officers at the scene. Police initially arrested 4 people and then a 5th person on Monday. They face charges including assault on a police officer,
Assault on a police officer is battery on a Leo.
assault, and disorderly conduct.
I gotta back it up.
According to people, including on more people, the 2 officers at the scene. Police initially arrested 4 people and then a 5th person on Monday. They face charges including assault on a police officer, gang assault, and disorderly conduct.
Gang assaults. So they gang. Gang assault. Now, y'all know inside of your, hell, we have these people called YSL is under like a little RICO thing right now, right? Huh? They is being labeled as a gang. Being labeled as a gang or any type of gang function actually gets you time, right? If you associated with a gang and they put the gang charge on you, you spend time in jail, though. How in the hell was they released? Shout out to Dwayne for the $2 cash out. He said, don't you have to learn English to come here? Look, hey, listen. Well, I don't think that's a requirement anymore.
According to the New York Post, those who were arrested and charged are migrants who were then released without bail. As far as the officers who were attacked, they did have minor injuries. They were treated at the scene, but they are expected to be okay.
So we gonna let the visitors? Where's Mayor Adams at right now? Damn it, I am gonna hashtag this right here to Mayor Adams. This don't make no damn sense.
I also got off the phone with police this morning. They tell me one of the individuals who was arrested, he's being identified as 24-year-old Yorman Reverend, who is facing robbery charges from a few other incidents that happened the last 2 months.
So we have a 24-year-old who has priors and who is an immigrant, a migrant, somebody who's not supposed to be around here, somebody who is not an American citizen. You mean to tell me that we have allowed this person to do crimes and stay in the country?
Are expected to be okay. I also got off the phone with police this morning. They tell me one of the individuals who was arrested, he's being identified as 24-year-old Yorman Reverend, who is facing robbery charges from a few other incidents that happened.
A few other incidents, man? You say, Willie sound outraged. I am outraged. This is preposterous. This is a bunch of malarkey.
The last 2 months. That's the latest here in Times Square. We'll send things back inside.
You say they making old block look soft out here, man. How the hell you jump on the police, you get arrested and go free? And you don't have the proper documentation? I am so confused. What is wrong with us? Is we getting soft? Is America getting soft, or have we always been soft? What is really the problem? Mayor Adams, you all got to do something around there. Damn it, we need, listen, like I done told y'all, this is a election year. Vote them out. Moving right along. It ain't nowhere in the hell that our law enforcement brothers and sisters should have to put up with this BS, and then you all are surprised that people is not putting in the applications to become police officers. Y'all surprised that people is putting in their retirements early, and y'all is surprised that we have a lot of officers who've quit. They don't have the support of the people who is writing the legislation and all that fly stuff right there. I think I said something fly just then, but don't even much worry about it. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. That's a damn shame. And again, you do not have to care about the police. You do not have to like the police. Just remember, when some stuff happens to you, who you gonna call? Shout out to Dwayne for the $2 cash out. He say, why I gotta learn Spanish to watch TV? I'm trying to tell you something. Damn it. Telemundo. Hey, listen. Telemundo got some real nice news anchors. Ever since I was young, Telemundo have always had like some nice anchors and stuff like that, and I just like the way that they talk. And have you noticed that when you pay for cable and shit like that right there, they give you a whole bunch of Hispanic channels and shit? Univision. They give you a whole bunch of channels that you can't even much use. But you cannot opt out of those channels on your cable plan. You can't do it, which is strange to me. Strange. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. All right, we got to go to Philly. This one here is just a tad bit lengthy. Shout out to KD for the $2 super chat. He says, so can I claim illegal now? They have it better. Ain't that what it seemed like? Maybe you should identify as a migrant and be able to do some shit and get off. This is just ridiculous. Somebody need to be held accountable. Okay, let's go on and get into something that I had done seen it. We got video proof. We got proof. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, W, X, Y, N, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, N, T, U. T, U, V. So V coming before W? Okay, all right, cute. T coming for W. I got it. We got a situation, man. I'm gonna put this up on the screen for you real quick. We have the videos have been released of a situation that happened in a Philly corner store. Wait, damn it, I forgot to record. All right, hold on. We have a situation out of Philly. The video has been released of the police officers getting into a shooting in a corner store. Now, this is a two-part video. Let's go ahead on and get into this right here. This is inside of the corner store, and then the sound is going to come in, and we are going to allow them to speak. Hold on. Oh, yeah. The color look kind of bad right now, but really don't worry about it because it's going to get better. Don't worry about it. It's going to get better. This is inside the store, and this is outside the store. Obviously, this is outside the store because it's cars outside. So that, yeah. So it's obviously outside the store. And after this one, we're going to let the family speak about the situation. So pay attention. I need some more likes. I can't breathe. Shots fired. Can't breathe. Shots fired. Wait, what did that say? Note, holstered firearm. Note, officer has been shot. Got it. Bam. Okay. Note, holstered firearm. What does that say? Defendant's gun. Defendant's gun. I guess say defendant. I can't see it from here. Descendant's gun. Oh, it's. I think it say descendant's gun. I think that's what it say. Descendant. All right, cool. Yeah. Descendant's gun. All right, bam. We got a gun. Descendant's gun. They come right in recording. Descendant's gun. See, because people were saying that he did not have a gun. This is what was being said. He's stepping on the gun. He picks up the gun. Why would you do that? Use a... Hold on. Use a dumbass. Wow. I didn't see that. Because they were saying that there was no gun. The community and everybody was saying that there was no gun and the police shot him for no reason. This is what was being said, man. Dog. But he stepped on the gun, picked up the gun to try to help out the dude who got shot. He just got himself a hell of a felony. He got himself a hell of a felony. Had nothing to do with nothing. He got himself a hell of a felony. Wow. See, because I didn't watch it all the way through. He got them J's on. He got them J's on, too. We know who you will, Pimper. Now, do y'all know that is one of the hardest things to do? It's after a shooting. If you cannot find that doggone gun, your ass in trouble as law enforcement. You was in trouble because you cannot prove that that person had a gun, and now your job is in jeopardy, and you can go to jail. You can go to jail for wrongfully shooting and or killing someone. Wow. Protect the shooter, protect the shooter. Here we go.
Our goal is to be transparent in this work. Our goal is to hold ourselves accountable for how we operate in this space.
Which was also a problem when the officer walked outside and walked back in saying, shooter, shooter, shooter. when he was on the walkie-talkie, he was supposed to pick that firearm up. He was supposed to pick the firearm up. I kind of do understand. It's kind of like you don't want to touch the evidence. I get it. But because of he did not lock the door, you left the door open for anybody to come in and pick up the gun. And that's what actually happened.
Philadelphia police releasing the surveillance footage in a deadly shooting that left an officer injured and a suspect dead. I'm Jason Martinez here at 5 o'clock. Thanks for joining us. Now, the new video and details come as we hear from the suspect's family in an interview you'll only see here on Fox.
I can believe that right there. The red shirt was a friend of the shooter. Yes, yes. That makes sense.
Tonight, Alexander Spencer's parents tell me they feel this situation should have never escalated the way it did. They certainly have a lot of questions still tonight.
The parents say it should have never escalated the way it did. Right.
The Philadelphia Police Commissioner and DA said this investigation is very much in the early stages. Of course, it involves a lot more than just video, but it's important to note they did not take any questions from reporters today. Now, police released 2 different angles inside the store. We tried to show as much of it as we could. For the first time, investigators released the full video from inside a Fairhill corner store on Friday night, where Philadelphia police say a 9-year veteran of the force was shot by 28-year-old Alexander Spencer. Spencer was then fatally shot by another PPD officer, 33-year-old Raheem Hall. The injured officer was released from the hospital yesterday. A cell phone video showing only a few seconds of the shooting went viral on social media.
Yeah, that's the video that went viral.
The dangerous rumors that come from that, the untruths that come from that, are difficult to deal with. And so we're working hard to disprove those rumors.
Police said today that an officer entered the store for a security check while Officer Hall parked the car. Police were looking for a suspect involved in a recent shooting known to frequent the store, not Spencer. When the officer went in, a man said something in Spanish to 3 men in the back: Spencer, an unidentified witness, and 42-year-old Jose Quinones Mendez.
That immediately heightened the officer's suspicion that something was going on in that store.
Yes, because as soon as the officer walked in, somebody said something in Spanish. To let them know that the police is here. Come on now, let's not act slow.
Police say the video shows the officer question all 3 individuals and stop at Spencer.
He sees what he believes is a firearm in his pocket. He alerts his partner that there's a gun, and then the struggle's on.
The video shows all 3 move to the ground. A gunshot goes off. Police note that when the shot goes off, both officers' guns are holstered.
Yep.
Police say the officer that was injured tried to fire his weapon, but it did not work.
He was shot in his leg. He still had his holster.
His partner fires and fatally strikes Spencer. A gun police identify as Spencer's slides towards the door. Later, Quinones Mendez is seen picking it up and leaving.
Quinones Mendez. Boy, they know your name. Boy, it's over. It's over for you.
Body cameras were not turned on, and they're investigating why.
Okay, now we have a problem with that right there. We need to have the body cams up at all times. The body cam need to be on. It can help you all in the investigation. The problem is going to be, why in the hell was it off? We got to tighten up. We got to do better as officers. Look here.
Both officers' guns are holstered. Police say the officer that was injured tried to fire his weapon, but it did not work. His partner fires and fatally strikes Spencer. A gun police identify as Spencer's slides towards the door. Later, Quinones Mendez is seen picking it up and leaving. Police say body cameras were not turned on, and they're investigating why.
He surrendered. Why did you throw him on the machine?
He say he surrendered. Go on, mama.
And attack him.
Why was he attacked? The one with the gun?
And they shot him in his back. He was somebody's child. He was somebody's father. He was somebody's brother.
My family's ambitious. He just wanted to do better.
Court records show Spencer
Oh, so he had a daddy too.
was arrested several times and as recently as last year, but his parents say the father of 2 was actively turning his life around.
He was actively turning his life around. What does that mean? I don't know what actively turning your life around means.
I raised him and his brother. They're 4 months apart. And I raised them together.
Spencer's mom.
Wait, what? I raised him and his 4-year-old, 4-month-old, 4 years apart. old brother, and I raised them together. I'm gonna come back to it.
Feels the video shows a different story from what detectives told her Friday night.
You could just pull anybody over and jack them up because you think that they have a gun?
But he had a gun. Now I can understand, because it kind of falls under the stop and frisk thing. I do get it, but they was looking for a suspect. This is what they say. They were looking for a suspect. Obviously, they got it right.
So as the shooting investigation continues, Spencer's mom raising a question about the controversial stop and frisk policy. We did ask the police department about that today. They would not comment, only saying that their internal affairs investigation will determine if there was a violation of department policy. Today, we did also speak with a law enforcement consultant and expert over the phone who watched today's presser. He watched the video. He tells me officers must have reasonable suspicion to stop and frisk, but of course he adds there's a lot more to investigate than just the video. Jason.
Kelly Rule with that exclusive story. Kelly, thank you very much. And this story continues to develop by the day, and we'll bring you the very latest as the details come into our newsroom.
Yeah, because we're going to need some more doggone detail. Let's go back to the mama them. Damn it, he had his hands up.
Officers' guns are holstered. Police say the officer that was injured tried to fire his weapon.
She said, Willie, I think she said that she lost them 4 months apart. Oh, is that what she said? Let's hear it again.
But it did not work. His partner fires and fatally strikes Spencer. A gun police identify as Spencer's slides towards the door. Later, Quinones Mendez is seen picking it up and leaving. Police say body cameras were not turned on, and they're investigating why.
He surrendered. Why did you throw him on the machine and attack him? And they shot him in his back. He was somebody's child. He was somebody's father. He was somebody's brother.
My son was ambitious. He just wanted to do better.
Court records show Spencer was arrested several times and as recently as last year, but his parents say the father of two was actively turning his life around.
I raised him and his brother. They're 4 months apart. And I raised them together.
Spencer's.
You say, I raised them. They was 4 months apart, and I raised them. That's what she said. Shout out to Dwayne for the $2 cash out. He said, real talk. White boy wasn't supposed to move either. Yeah.
Turning his life around.
I raised him and his brother.
I raised them.
They're 4 months apart. And I raised them together.
I don't understand why that right there was said. They was 4 months apart, and I raised them together. You say they were stepbrothers? I'm going to let her say it again because I don't understand.
Do better.
Court records show Spencer was arrested several times and as recently as last year, but his parents say the father of two was actively turning his life around.
I raised him and his brother. They're 4 months apart.
I raised him and his brother. Oh, cuz how could they be 4 months apart? I raised him and his brother. It got to be a stepbrother type thing. Yep, you all are actually right because they 4 months apart. Hold on. The fastest that I have seen was 10 months apart. I ain't never heard of 4 months apart. Okay, bam. See, now it should have been broken down to see, damn it, they can't just say this type of stuff in like the little news segment without breaking stuff down, because when people hear 4 months and then we don't think it through, then we're like, damn, what do you mean 4 months? We may just take your word for it. Yeah, you can have children 4 months apart. You know what I'm saying? Somebody will think about it like that without thinking it all the way through.
And I raised them together.
Spencer's mom feels the video shows a different story from what detectives told her Friday night.
You could just pull anybody over and jack them up because you think that they have a gun?
Okay, they did not pull him over, and they did not just jack him up. Law enforcement say that one of the officers saw a gun or believed that he had a gun. Yes, he put his hands up to show like I don't have anything, but the officers say that he saw what looks like a gun.
That immediately heightened the officer's suspicion that something was going on in that store.
Police say the video shows the officer question all three individuals and stop at Spencer.
He sees what he believes is a firearm in his pocket. He alerts his partner that there's a gun, and then the struggle's on.
See? He puts his hand up.
The video shows all three move to the ground. A gunshot goes off. Police note that when the shot goes off, both officers' guns are holstered. Police say the officer that was injured tried to fire his weapon, but it did not work. His partner fires and fatally strikes Spencer. A gun police identify as Spencer's slides towards the door. Later, Quinones Mendez is seen picking it up and leaving. Police say body cameras were not turned on, and they're investigating why.
He said, believe all cops, right? But listen, hey, well, let's believe what we see then. Let's kind of just believe what we see then.
Why did you throw him on the machine and attack him?
They did not throw him on the machine and attack. And I don't know why us as parents and or kinfolk can't see what we seen. I just don't understand it. Because she act like they just pulled him over and harassed him. She said because she saw the video. He threw his hands up and they threw him up against the thing. It's not what happened, baby. It happened, but there's more to that happening. He resisted. He struggled. He had a gun. The only thing that will change this here is if that was not his gun. If that was not his gun and the police planted that gun, then that's something different. I don't know.
And they shot him in his back. He was
Yeah, they shot him in his back. An officer was just shot and now he's tussling. So that means that he has a firearm. Damn it, I would have not been shot if they would have shot him in the back of the damn head. An officer is shot. We cannot get control of the situation. Damn it, he has a gun because one of us just got shot. We have to diffuse this situation. Shoot shit out of them. Get it over with. Ain't nobody got time to be playing with you people. Shout out to Jay for the $2 super chat. He say she needs to unbig her back. Jeez, not unbig. Shout out to T Lee for the $2 super chat. He say that woman dominated the boys and the father. Oh, run it back.
Child. He was somebody's father.
He was somebody's child, father.
Somebody's brother.
That baby, yeah. I kind of agree with y'all on that, but you say the cops look dirty. They can look dirty. Was that his gun? If that was his gun, he got what he got.
My son was
Plain.
ambitious. He just wanted to do better.
He wanted to do better. I'm not saying people with tattoos on their neck and faces is bad people. I just pointed out that they got tattoos on their necks and faces.
Court records show.
Oh, wait. Watch this. So do y'all think that the person in the red shirt would have picked up the gun if he knew that that wasn't his partner's gun?
Spencer was arrested several times and as recently as last year, but his parents say the father of two was actively turning his life around.
I still don't know what actively turning your life around means. I don't understand, like he's like turning around like now. I don't get that part. And what's the difference in actively turning your life around than just turning your life around?
I raised him and his brother. They're 4 months apart.
Y'all parents got to understand, it is the decisions that our children make that gets them knocked off.
And I raised them together.
Spencer's mom feels the video shows a different story from what detectives told her Friday night.
You could just pull anybody over and jack them up.
He did not pull them over, did not jack them up.
Because you think that they have a gun?
They was right. They was right. His partner picked up the doggone gun. I don't think that the partner would have picked up the gun if it was not his gun. Hold on. Damn it, I'm trying to get back to it. Trying to get back
When
to
the
it a
officer
little bit.
went in, a man said something in Spanish to 3 men in the back: Spencer, an unidentified witness, and 42-year-old Jose Quinones Mendez.
That immediately heightened the officer's suspicion that something was going on
So I can't stand fake crime. Me either. I'm sick of it.
in that story.
Police say the video shows the officer question all 3 individuals and stop at Spencer.
He sees what he believes is a firearm in his pocket. He alerts his partner that there's a gun, and then the struggle's on.
The video shows all 3 move to the ground. A gunshot goes off. Police note that when the shot goes off, both officers' guns are holstered. Police say the officer that was injured tried to fire his weapon, but it did not work. His partner fires and fatally strikes Spencer. A gun police identify as Spencer's slides towards the door. Later, Quinones Mendez is seen picking.
Quinones Mendez picks up the damn gun. I don't think he would have picked it up if it wasn't his partner gun. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. You see, I never seen someone shot 2-3 times and slide a gun across the room. Me either. Me either.
Get up and leaving.
I don't know if like the gun was kicked, pushed, or whatever. Hold on. Let me slide that back.
His partner
Let's see if
fires
it was
and
pushed.
fatally strikes Spencer. A gun police identify as Spencer.
See, because the gun was here. So I'm wondering, was it kicked by the police officer? It could have been kicked by the police officer now.
Holstered. Police say the officer that was injured tried to fire his weapon, but it did not work. His partner fires and fatally strikes Spencer. A gun police identify as Spencer's
I couldn't see
slides
it.
towards the door. Later,
I couldn't tell.
Quinones Mendez is seen picking it up and leaving. Police say body cameras were not turned on, and they're investigating why.
He surrendered. Why did you throw him on the machine and attack him?
Well, and again, if it is his gun, his bad. He calls this all on himself. And that's just the bottom line. Calls it all on himself. He didn't want to go to jail, tussle with law enforcement. You all have to really, really think about it. If I don't have a gun, notice, the other 2 dudes, the other dudes, even the dude with the red on, when the officers walked in and they asked him something, he lifted up his shirt. Nothing. The other dude had nothing. So what happened with them? They was able to just go on about their business, right? The one who they was looking for, the one who they say this person got a gun on him, was shot. The other people wasn't shot. Yes, the dad is looking like he got himself killed. But he can't say that in front of the mother. He can't say it in front of the mother. Us men, we typically will just use logic. Man, damn, you shouldn't have did what you had done did. We would typically just use some logic on some shit like that right here. But a lot of us can't because we was raised by our mamas. It is what it is. Moving right along, sad story, but not really this regular-ish right here. For real. What else we got on the docket? Then what time it is? It's 1:56. We got to go to the prisons then. We're finna go to the prisons. Listen. Thank you to everybody who is also watching the play on Twitch, twitch.com, The Willie Williams Show. Thank you. If you have an account, or if you don't, go around there and make you an account. If you have an account, just go ahead on and subscribe to it, player. We need some more subs over there also. If you is not subbed over here on The Willie Williams Show, we really would appreciate you subbing and clicking the bell. Oh, wait. I have not done my little thingamajig that I like. Hold on. There it is. Oh, that's cool. Damn it, when you hit the like and the subscribe, please hit the bell. We need the bell to be hit. Yes, support the channel. Share. Need your support. Bam. Let's go to the prison real quick. In case y'all don't know. Let me make sure I get this. That's a 202. That's a 202. This one is not it. We got to go to the PPPs. like a PPP loan out here in these streets. Popular right there. We have a situation. Popular food, like the foods that you eat, it is linked to prison labor. In case you don't know, it's the prisoners who is making it possible for your foods to be in the grocery stores. Here we go.
Have you ever just thought about where your food comes from? And we're not talking about growing out there on a farm. There's a hidden workforce out there, actually.
So a new investigation finds many popular items are linked to prisoners' labor. Fox News correspondent Jackie Ibanez takes a closer look.
While you probably know which stores your groceries come from, you may be unaware that some of those items could be linked back to prison labor.
I feel like I had became a slave.
That's according to the results of a 2-year investigation by the Associated Press, which traced hundreds of millions of dollars worth of various crops and meats back to the hands of incarcerated Americans.
He say, I feel like I've been a slave. And in case you don't know, it's in the Bill of Rights and or the amendments or the Constitution that if you do get a felony, you is now a slave. If you is incarcerated, you is a slave. It's written. You can't even fight that. It is written, is written, is written. You go to jail, you is now a legalized slave.
Across the country, prisoners are working in fields, cattle farms, and more. They're harvesting materials and raising cows that the AP report found were later used to make things like Frosted Flakes, ballpark hot dogs, gold medal flour, Coca-Cola, and hamburgers, just to name a few. The AP says many of these products are sold at the likes of Target, Walmart, Kroger, Whole Foods, McDonald's, and more. Most prisoners are paid pennies, if given anything, and it's all legal.
The 13th Amendment prohibits slavery and involuntary servitude, except that there is a provision that allows for incarcerated people to be forced to work.
Some supporters say prison labor saves taxpayers money while giving inmates a chance to improve their lives behind bars.
Say, who's that ninja on that nag? Yeah, who that on that house?
The AP says many companies listed in the report did not respond to questions. Whole Foods Market says it does not allow the use of prison labor in products sold at its stores. McDonald's said it would investigate the claims. While not all critics say prison jobs like these shouldn't exist, some are calling for inmates to be treated fairly and more humanely and say work should only be voluntary.
Work should be voluntary.
Jackie Ibanez, Fox News.
Work should be voluntary out here as a inmate. That's what's up. Let me, hold on. Bam, bam, bam. Let me grab that. Put this up here, show you, because a lot of people, they just be talking and they don't want to show it to you. Things that need to be shown to us as Americans. The 13th Amendment, neither slavery nor involuntary servitude except as a punishment for crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction. Section 2, Congress shall have power to enforce this article by appropriate legislation. Yeah. The 13th Amendment, in case you don't know. As a punishment. You people is being punished out here in these streets. So if you don't feel like you is a slave, you is one. You can feel what you want to feel. You a slave. You is a slave. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Yeah, you thought it was sweet to go to jail. Yeah. Sure enough did. Oh, we got this new trend going on. We got a new trend. Let me give you the trend, and I possibly go ahead and let y'all go because it's after 2 o'clock. Let me check my thumbnails. Let me check, not thumbnails, my thumbs ups. Let's see what's going on over here with Twitch. We got Twitch popping. Shout out to everybody who was over there on Twitch. One more again. Let's check out. Let's see how many thumbs ups we have. Let's just see it. I'm just trying to look. Hold on. Dog it. I got the wrong thing up. Let me put the right thing up until I get to where I need to be. I Think this is it. Nope. Got it right there. The new trend thing. We got 349 thumbs up. I appreciate that right there. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. We need a whole bunch of thumbs up. We need some more shares and stuff so people can know that we're around here. We have a situation. We got a little situation. We have a new trend. We have a new trend. They're calling it a slider trend. A slider crimes. Slider. SLIDERS. We're gonna say S because they're calling it sliders. Sliders with an S at the end. Crime. Willie, what is a slider crime? Let me show you. Don't worry about it.
This is a story that we're all going to want to hear. There's a new crime trend emerging here in the metro.
The Ramsey County Sheriff's Office tells us slider crimes are happening more often. Here's Jay Coles with what you need to know to avoid being a victim.
This so-called slider crime took just seconds. A woman in Houston, Texas pulls her car into a parking lot. The video shows thieves target her and then block her in. One man quickly slides into the passenger seat and tries to steal the woman's purse. The woman telling KTRK News,
"Honestly, it was a fight or flight reaction."
And the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office says this type of crime is now happening in the metro every day.
They're taking those quick little seconds to slide right in, grab, and go.
And they use the passenger side out of the driver's line of sight.
Where somebody's driving up alongside of you, I'm looking this way, you're over here, you're going through my car, and I'm paying my gas. So that's the hard part.
Ramsey County Deputy Alicia Olette says the thieves target things like cell phones, computers, and purses, even driver's licenses, to steal identities.
Then create a new credit card under your name and then defraud that way. They might use your credit cards real quickly at a local store.
And in recent weeks, Deputy Olette was a victim of a slider crime herself while dropping her children at daycare.
I was very flustered. I was scared because I don't remember if I locked the door. I love my children. I tell people I was in a safe space.
And she's an officer and got.
Simple advice: watch your surroundings, lock the car, and take all of your valuables.
Don't leave your purses on the front seat. Don't leave your cell phones in the cup holders.
To avoid what happened to Deputy Olette and the woman in Houston. Now, the reason there is no hard data on how many slider crimes have hit the metro in recent months is because there are several crimes attached to it. It can be classified as a robbery, credit card theft, or even identity theft. But again, investigators say it's now happening somewhere in the metro every day. Reporting live in the newsroom, Jay Coles, 5 Eyewitness News.
You say, Jesus, she fine. Go on, back it up, put it up on the screen for you.
I tell people
that beautiful light of your sister goes. You say, stop lacking. You say, locks are made for honest people. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And that's how you keep people honest. By locking your damn doors. Show enough do. Show enough do. Say unemployed behavior. Hey, the streets got to eat. Streets got to eat. You all got to be careful out here because they may start sliding on in and snatching your churn out the car. Hell, they may get more for the child than your purse and your iPhone. I don't know. Watch 2360 in your 9 at all time, and especially when it come down to females. Especially when it come. Ooh, I just had a thought. Y'all know, like, the majority of these, like, crimes like this is happening to females, not males. Huh? Yeah. It's just a thought. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. In the street. Doggone shame. Do I have another one for you? I may have another one for you. Don't even worry about it. We got a committee. We got a committee that we don't want to talk about. We don't want to do that right there. We can't do that. We got the Mississippi, got Chicago. We don't want to do Chicago. We got form. Oh, bam. All right, we got a school. We got a school. I'll take you to the school. Don't even worry about it. I got you. I landed right on it too. I am so great. So great. Gonna put this on up here for you. We have a former piano teacher. A former piano teacher is accused of grooming. I can't believe this. Accused of grooming a student.
Stephen, Plano police tell us they were first made aware of the allegations earlier this month. The teenager went to her parents, and then the family came down here to the police department, where the teenager handed over screenshots of their conversations, and they were extremely graphic.
Tuesday, former high school teacher Jacob Allred was booked into the Collin County Jail and charged with child grooming, a third-degree felony. Hours later, Allred bonded out. Allred taught at Great Lakes Academy, a private school in Plano, for more than 4 years. Tuesday, the school sent parents this email revealing Allred had recently resigned due to his arrest. During an interview with police in early January, a 15-year-old student at Great Lakes Academy told investigators her 9th grade teacher, Allred, first pulled her into the school library in October and admitted he had feelings for her. 2 weeks later, the teenager said Allred added her on the app Discord.
How can you add somebody on the Discord app? How can you, like if you sitting where you sitting, and how can you add somebody to Discord?
In an arrest warrant affidavit Fox 4 obtained on Tuesday, the student went on to say Allred would ask things like the color of her underwear and talk about his sexual desire for her. Also on the app, she said Allred would tell her what to wear and share more explicit details about his feelings.
So, let's get this straight. He added her to Discord, so it seems to me like she was okay with being added to Discord, because now she's in communication with her piano teacher. She had to be in communication with the piano teacher because he was talking to her. Yeah. This is disgusting. Remember how doggy your sister with the colorful hair? Oh my God, this is I can't believe this is going on. I just can't. Okay. Play too,
By November, the teen said things got physical. That lasted through.
Oh, so the teen was in communications all the way up until November to where things got physical. Oh, so it was okay to be in communication until some touching went to going on. Huh?
Details about his feelings. By November, the teen said things got physical. That lasted through the holiday break. Plano police issued a search warrant of Allred's phone earlier this month, but they say he wasn't cooperative, even leaving the building when police showed up to Great Lakes Academy. Eventually, detectives got his phone, and they found communication that supported the allegations against him. Tuesday, Allred is back home in Blue Ridge, according to his bond requirements. He posted bond, which was set at $25,000.
Okay, that's a little nothing. You say, Willie, you can start adding people on YT then. 1 million subscribers overnight. I'm trying to tell you something, bitch. I sit up all night just adding people. For real, for real. So you can just add a bit. I don't get that.
Plano police could not confirm to us this evening if there are any additional victims, but they could confirm that Allred was communicating with other students from that school on the same Discord app.
Shout out to the apps, though. I'm gonna back this up. Back up to, yeah, like right around here.
Sure, Allred.
He say he ain't got no eyebrows. I ain't even much pay attention. But, damn it, he was looking just a little funny in the face. But, you know, I ain't want to say nothing.
First pulled her into the school library and
so he pulled her. Come here, bitch. You know how I feel about you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Come here. Just pulled her. But did she tell anybody? No. Hold on. Let me see if she said something.
Her 9th grade teacher, Allred, first pulled her into the school library in October and admitted he had feelings for her. 2 weeks later, the teenager said Allred added her on the app Discord.
So that means that she was not traumatized or anything about him pulling her and telling her, listen, I feel some type of way about you. In my mind, she was excited that he said I had feelings for you. And in my mind, then she was okay with communicating with him because she felt all kind of good and stuff. That monkey must have moistened up or something like that right there. Hell, we need to find a way so we can communicate. Why not do it over Discord? In my mind, she was okay with it. I know. Willie, The students, they can't consent to that. I get all that right there. Legally, they can't consent. She consented.
In an arrest warrant affidavit Fox 4 obtained on Tuesday, the student went on to say Allred would ask things like the color of her underwear and talk about his sexual desire for her.
And she listened and responded, and they kept doing these type of things until all of this came to the light. Yeah.
Also on the app, she said Allred would tell her what to wear and share more explicit details about his feelings.
So, oh yeah, Bud ain't got no eyebrows. I knew there was something dark about him. There is something dark and something missing. He looked like old Killer though. Shout out to the Killer look. He got the old Killer look, smiling in your face. Do some strange things to you. I hear these doggone scream, but hold on. We back it up just a smidge. What they just told her?
Sexual desire for her. Also on the app, she said Allred would tell her what to wear and share more explicit details about his feelings.
So he would tell her what to wear. Question: did she wear what he told her to wear? Yeah, American Psycho. That's what he remind me of. For real.
By November.
Did she wear what he said? Listen, I like you in those black tights with like the white blouse on. Go ahead on and wear that there for me. Did she wear it though? See, listen. And a lot of people, boy, when y'all be writing me in the comment section, it'd be hilarious. Willie, so you trying to not blame the teachers like 100%? No. The teacher, especially male, is going to be held accountable. Promise you, don't even worry about it. So we don't even have to worry about him. You know what I'm saying? It's the children's fault. Willie, you want to blame the victims? Yes, we have to blame the victims. She knew that was wrong. Willie, they just kids. She's 15. She knew that was wrong. She knew that it was completely wrong. It's us as adults who believe that they don't know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. They know that shit is wrong, illegal, and we have to hide stuff. So that's why they on Discord. That's why they on these apps. That's why they not telling mama and daddy them. Say believe all females. Yes.
The teen said things got physical. That lasted through the holiday break. Plano police issued a search warrant of Allred's phone earlier this month, but they say he wasn't cooperative.
So, they wanted his phone. And let me say something to all our maps out there in these streets. Watch it.
Got physical. That lasted through the holiday break.
Oh, whoa. I missed all that right there. They got physical?
Details about his feelings. By November, the teen said things got physical.
By November, it got physical. And
lasted through the holiday break.
So y'all was hunching and stuff like that right there during the holiday break. But it started in November. Round by Thanksgiving. Right? He say he groomed her. Yep. You groomed a 15-year-old. Yep. To do exactly what that 15-year-old really want to do. You say, Willie, this is 15-year-old have a lot of sense nowadays. She know exactly what's going on here in these streets. Exactly. Come on, y'all. We often have to think back to when we was at that age. We knew exactly what the hell we was doing too. That's why we were hiding stuff from mom and daddy too. We knew what was legal and illegal. We knew exactly. A lot of us is going to the corner stores and buying squares and Mad Dog 2020s and Cisco's. Come on now. We knew what the hell was going on. That's why we hid some stuff. So, the teens is just being humans. They doing exactly what we did and exactly what the people before us did. But we want to play stupid. So, it got physical. It started in November and it went on all the way through the holiday season. So I guess that y'all had a good little Thanksgiving and a good little Christmas. Y'all had a good doggone time. Merry Christmas, baby.
Her what to wear and share more explicit details about his feelings. By November, the teen said things got physical. That lasted through the holiday break. Plano police issued a search warrant of Allred's phone earlier this month, but they say he wasn't cooperative.
Won't cooperate. He said you got to groom every woman you ain't paying to hunch them, Willie. You got a good point right there. You got a good point right there. You got to be lying to it, mention everything. Baby, you beautiful, baby. You the only one for me. All that fly stuff right there. Just a hunch. Hell, I guess it worked with him. He said, Willie, the real question is, or the real question should be, how many other grown men this baby have in contact on Discord? You got a great point. I would just love to know how many teenagers is talking and having relationships with adults. Maybe one day it'll come out. Have no idea. But listen, they said that he was not cooperating because they had a subpoena for his phone, I think.
Break. Plano police issued a search warrant of Allred's phone earlier this month.
Search warrant. Listen, let me explain something to you. You have to destroy your phone. You got to destroy and burn up all of the receipts. You got to burn up the receipts. Listen to all my maps. But y'all gonna be hard-headed. Y'all gonna be hard-headed. You're not gonna burn up anything. You're not gonna destroy your phone. No, of course not. Because if you destroy your phone, then you don't or can't have contact with the person who you was in relationship with. You do not want to get rid of all of those nice messages that you all had between each other, the nice conversations that you all had with one another. You want to keep a history so you can know how long you all have been in a relationship. And this is why you will not destroy your phones. Your phones is receipts. Like I always tell y'all, your phones is a receipt. They came to subpoena your phone. Why not destroy the phone? I don't understand. Well, damn it, I just told y'all why they would not destroy the phone. It happens. It happens.
But they
maps and apps don't mix.
Say he wasn't cooperative, even leaving the building when police showed up to Great Lakes Academy. Eventually, detectives got his phone.
Eventually, they got the phone. So eventually, they got the receipts. And that's what got you hemmed up now, because you did not want to destroy the phone.
And they found communication that supported the allegations against him. Tuesday, Allred is back home in Blue Ridge, according to his bond requirements. He posted bond, which was set at $25,000.
What's up?
Now, Plano police could not confirm to us this evening if there are any additional victims, but they could confirm that Allred was communicating with other students from that school on the same Discord app.
Stop. I just had a thought. So they got physical during the holiday seasons, and then in January, which is this month, a warrant was put out for his phone. Now they just told us at the end of this video that he was in communication with other students. Now I'm thinking, did the 15-year-old find out he was in communication with other students and she turned him in? Huh? I just thought about it. Hold on. So y'all had relations during the November and holiday, and then in January, all of a sudden, law enforcement want to have a word with him. And then we told that he also communicated with some other teams. She told on him. Jealousy is a problem out here in these doggone street. And listen to all my maps. If y'all gonna deal with one, man, you just deal with one, because if you're gonna deal with another one, they gonna snitch. They gonna tell. Bitch, and the same thing happens with adults. We humans, our feelings be in the stuff. You know. You say, Willie, years have changed, but the game has always remained the same. Say, babies have always wanted older meat, both 2024 and back in the day. You right about that. Hell, mothers would raise their daughters and tell them find a man who got his stuff together. What does that tell us? Find a man who got his stuff together and a man with money. And they were teenagers. So they tell them find a man with his stuff together, a man with money. A teenager is a teenager. That's not a man according to like the laws and stuff like that right there, right? According to what we know. So you telling your teenage daughter what to find. So it's telling them to not even deal with their peers because it's not a man. You find you a man who got himself something. So they will focus on men, older people, typically men who have themselves something and or with money. They over 25. You know, because you have to work, you have to build, you have to do all that stuff there. You got you some money, you got your shit together. So typically that's over 30, 35. But this is what the mothers taught their daughters. And like to really be honest, I think that's what we've always taught our daughters to get you a man with something. But I'm guessing nowadays, because the younger dudes, they is having something nowadays. So even when we say it now, we really talking about people who is closer in age with them, but we don't give a damn as long as we ain't got to take care of them no more. Get you somebody who gonna take care of you. Hell, fuck it. I don't give a damn if he 80. Get you somebody who gonna take care of you out here in these streets. The older wants the younger wants the older, both genders, vice versa. That's a fact. Which is, watch this. When we are young, we want to be older. When we are older, we wish that we was young. And or when we do get older, especially with females, you all do this thing of putting on your representatives. You do everything in your power to be perceived as young. And that's makeup. You do everything in your power to not be looked at your age. You want to look younger. You don't want to get old. And why is that? I believe that women know that the older you get, the less attractive that you are to men. The older you get, we not checking for you like that right there. So now you want to put yourself in or have yourself in competition with the younger girls. And then you get mad that the older men can, and they also want younger girls, and you all just be trying to compete, which is understandable. Of course, if you're not getting picked, I got to find a way to get picked. I get that part right there. But y'all like to shun the men for liking what they like. When logically, you understand what men like. That's why you spend millions to try to look like what men like. I hope I got that across to you real good. He said, yeah. A man with a 401k. That's what you need to go out on and get yourself, baby. He say, Willie, the blame should be put on the mothers for programming their daughters to sleep with older men. Mothers should be held accountable too. Facts. That's all it is. One of the big problems is like in this time, like in 2024, we look at it as a problem if a younger person deals with an older person, which for centuries, that's what it was, because it was understood that a man with something can take care of a family. A man with nothing cannot take care of a family. And typically 18, 19, 20, 21-year-olds, they don't have a foundation. So it's more difficult for them to take care of a family. It's been like that for centuries. It just makes more sense. even the people who what is it called, like the forced marriages, I don't forgot what they call it, to where the family or the father picks a husband for the daughter. That used to be a thing. Planned marriages or some, damn it, there is a terminology for it. Arranged marriages. There it is. That's the big word that I'm looking for. Arranged marriages. That used to be a thing all across the world. Now it's a thing in certain parts of the world. Now us over in the West, we look at that, oh my God, that is controlling. And yes, it may be a tad bit controlling, you know what I'm saying? But it put their child in a position to where they could prosper, where they can have a family, where they can do certain things. Because fathers don't, parents did not want, at least their daughters, to be living in poverty. They did not want their daughters to fail. And I understand that right there. It makes sense to me. But yeah, it was a tad bit controlling. Look at what we have now to where females are making their own damn decisions. A lot of y'all should not be making your own damn decisions. I'm just trying to help y'all. But women's lib, I'm with y'all all day long. God damn it, we have oppressed y'all too much. Yeah. We have oppressed y'all, so keep making the decisions that y'all is making. Do what your ancestors wanted to do, but couldn't do. And that is, get your hoe on. Don't ever believe. Now, ladies, this is for you all. Don't ever believe that the women before y'all did not want to be out here hoeing. Did not want to be out here promiscuous. Did not want to be hunching dude after dude after dude. Don't y'all ever believe that as a whole. They was just oppressed. That's all. What we have in 2024 is unoppressed females. That's all. That's all. These is not new females. This is not, oh my God, look how life has changed. Well, it has changed to where the females is not oppressed. It did not change the nature of females. They always wanted to get their hoe on. It's just they did not want to sacrifice their name. They wanted to get somewhere, but it was shame going on back in the days. It was shame. And if the community knew that you was a little hoe, you could not, damn it, you really could. You were shunned out of the community. And there was a lot of religious stuff going on, and you would be excommunicated and all that stuff, which I get it. So this is why you all protect your monkey the way that y'all protected your monkey back then. But it did not change the mind. It did not get out of your mind of you wanting to fandangle out here in these streets. You always wanted to do that. But the consequences was way worse back then. Shout out to you-way for the $2 cash app. You say right on the head. Pastor say, jealous now I'm a minor. There it is. I got that head itching. Yeah. So, hey, ladies, blessings to all of you all. Blessings to all of you all who actually get to live the way that y'all really want to live. And if you do not believe me, just pay attention to a lot of women who was in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s who is now back in the streets, who is now back clubbing, who have left their long-term relationship and or their husbands to get back out here in these streets. Why? Because they could not do what the young girls is out here doing back when they was coming up. I'm trying to tell y'all something that I see and is going on every doggone day. You got women in their 50s and 60s giving it all up because I am not enjoying my life. You got other girls out here doing it and they still, living a good life. So I want a fandangle too. Just saying. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the Midday News out here in these doggone streets. I hopefully you all was entertained, and hopefully that you all subscribe and share. Let's see how many thumbs up we had done got out here. Maybe we got over 400. I have no idea. You say, Willie, older men sometimes want a tight monkey and want these babies to act like a woman. When there is nearly a 10-year age gap. What? When there is nearly a 10-year age difference. Yes. Listen, ladies, the older that you are, your monkey's done been through some things. It's just a fact. Your body is not as tight as it was back when you was 17, 18, 19. It's just a fact. Hey, a lot of us want new cars, but we have to deal with used cars. A lot of us wish that we can get a new car, but until then we got to deal with the old cars or with the used cars. But whenever we get that money up to get us a new car, we getting us a new one. I hope I explained it right. A lot of us want a new car. A lot of us just can't afford it right now. So we stick with the used cars that we already have. Or the used cars that's on the lot because we can't afford it. Soon as our paper get up to where we can afford that new, we down there right on at the lot. We at the lot trying to buy something. Sure enough, that's the same thing with old monkey and young monkey. Say, Willie, you are the best journalist ever. I appreciate that right there. Sure what I do. I be trying to work so hard and stuff like that. I be trying to improve. Try to do things better. I learn as I go a lot of times. Listen. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show says just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your little la-la, or your life is your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Say blood pressure be affecting the meat, and this is why we talk about health around here in these doggone streets. Y'all got to check your blood pressure. Damn it, I tried to get y'all blood pressure machines and shit for Black Friday, and then I tried to get y'all to get it on Cyber Monday. But y'all out here faking. Y'all don't want to pay attention to your blood pressure. We have to control that one thing. Blood pressure. Blood pressure. Whoo! Do you want your meat to work or not? And I do believe that our meat is more important than anything or anybody on the planet. Our meat is very important. So if you want your meat healthy, your blood pressure has to be healthy. I'm just trying to help. Thank y'all for being around here. You say them sagging balls. You say them old meat. Them old meats ain't attractive no more. Hell, and this is why we have cougars. This is why we have cougars. And I'm all right with all of it. I am cool with the cougar. Like what you like out here in these streets. Try to get what you actually like. Because you do not want to go through life being depressed, because it is your life. Once you die, you dead. The worst thing that you can do is live for somebody else and live on following somebody else's morals. You not living if you is not following your own morals. It's not life. Or should I just say that you is alive, but you not living? You don't enjoy this shit. You don't. You just because you are such a coward to take yourself off of earth. And it's all right to be a coward. You're such a coward that you cannot remove yourself off of earth. That you is just alive. You're not living. You listen to the sound of my voice, you is depressing. You don't even know it. You stressed out and you don't even know it because you have not thought about, damn, I'm not doing what the hell I want to do. You doing what was told. You doing what you was told you should do. You say, Willie, men testicles don't look like chicken gizzards. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Oh, man. You say, pay like you weigh if your meat don't work. Bam. There it is. Gotta do something for these babies out here. For real, for real. But listen, man. Live y'all life. Live y'all life. I do understand that you all be trying to keep people in your lives who really don't care anything about y'all. Y'all be trying to keep people in your lives that really don't care anything about y'all, but behind closed doors, them people is doing what they want to do while you're not doing what you want to do. You better live. One thing about it, the fact still remains. We all gonna die. Hopefully we can change it in the future to where we don't all die. But as of right now, we all dying. At least enjoy it. I just don't get it. Like, enjoy it. Thanks for the informative message. I appreciate y'all for being around here, man. Thank y'all. We finna go ahead on and get up out of here. Y'all have a good one. I enjoyed y'all. I hope that y'all enjoyed me. I'm gone. Bam.